So today we got another one on our in-store restaurant tour we've been doing. Are these places better in the store? Outback Steakhouse, really popular restaurant. I've done a bunch of these videos where I've said it just really isn't good. Most of them have been in the very parking lot I'm standing in right now, but I'm gonna go inside today because there's a lot of meals that I think will possibly be better when I sit down and order these foods, so I can give a true review, in-restaurant review. Outback Steakhouse, we are here, let's go. We're gonna have our first real one where it's gonna be a little difficult because like the lighting in here is just not that great. Because like it's kind of like a dark dining room, but they got the overhead lighting, so I apologize if like the quality of this doesn't come out. One of the reasons why I don't film in restaurants a lot is because of that. I can't control those things, but I hope people kind of get that. So I know I definitely want to start with the wings because I always have this like issue with these, and people are like, oh, you got to ask them for this, for that. Now that I'm in a restaurant, we can really get like a definitive way on how these wings actually are. So I'm excited to try that. I'm gonna start off with the fried boomerangs.
Okay, this is so good.
And they are good?
Yeah,
that's good.
Really.
And I want to do the kookaburra wings.
Mine's medium or hot.
Hot.
Okay.
We'll do the ribeye.
The 13 or 18 ounce.
You have an 18 ounce?
Yeah, the 18 ounce does have a bone in it though.
Bone's better. Let's do the bone in.
Okay, how do you want to cook?
Medium rare.
And what two sides?
Steakhouse mac and cheese.
Okay.
Do you have a suggestion?
I like the loaded baked potato, but you're already doing a starch, so...
I don't know, double starches are fine. Loaded baked it is.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
It's butter, sour cream, cheese, bacon, chives.
All of that.
That's good? Okay.
I've had really good luck with like good waitresses, so that's a good thing. But you heard my order. Let's just wait. I did get some bread coming in, so we'll get some bread and kind of see what that's hitting on. One of the things you get in this place, you got to get the bread, right? These wings, though, I'm going to talk about these for a second. Every time I've gotten these, people say they come with a sauce. I ordered them in the restaurant, they still don't come with a sauce. So I had to ask the guy, even though I ordered them hot, he said, do you want mild, medium, or hot sauce when I asked him for the sauce? So they don't come with the sauce, you got to ask for the sauce? Don't matter. Sauce is on its way. But I'm still, y'all don't make no damn sense. I had to ask. Why doesn't it come with it then? But every time I get these, they say, oh, well, you're supposed to get the sauce with them. So you have to ask for the sauce, like a secret menu item or something. Said he coming with it, but yeah. Okay, so this is the wing sauce that it comes with. I'm just gonna dunk it right in here. I still don't, look, 3 times. I think this is 4 times actually, but kookaburra wing. Here you go, in this hot sauce. Why don't they just put them on? Is this better than the ones I've had before? Yeah. I just don't understand why they don't put the sauce on in the first place. I'm so confused. They're still really hot. What it tastes like to me is that they mixed hot sauce with like their bloomin' seasoning. There's a real heavy dose of that, even in the sauce. And then the wings are also doused with their bloomin' seasoning as well, right? So, let me get. Thank you. With that same seasoning, so which really heavy on there. Also is by far the hottest, and I don't mean spice level, I mean temperature-wise, that I've gotten these wings, because I normally, even when taking cart, they're not the same. Are you gonna pick that steam up? Because damn, short version, are they better? Yes. Are they still as good as the way that people make them out to be? No. I still think the wings at Longhorn are better, and I was eating those in the car. Yeah, I can see why people enjoy these, especially with this sauce. It really does make the wing, and for whatever reason, at least the one I'm at, you gotta have like 6 passwords and like your iCloud and all kinds of stuff just to get it. I've always given these like a 6 on a chain scale. I'll give them an 8 now. They're definitely better. Y'all were right. You gotta get in a restaurant, you gotta ask for 3 passwords. You probably gotta give your social while you're here, but I enjoyed it. Now we got the Mootzies boomerangs, which I actually thought were good in the car. So they come with this marinara that I don't think is necessary, but these are just Mootzie sticks in a boomerang form, but it has their bloomin' coated seasoning and breading on here, so. You know what the crazy part is? Hot sauce. They should do that. This right here. But for the banter, as the man them say over in the UK, let's try it in his marinara. It's not bad in there either. All my people that do the food reviews in the car, go inside. They're even better inside. Even crispier, the cheese is even softer. And these hit even harder. So I'm getting 2 of them here. In the hot sauce. Yeah, that combo
Okay, that makes a lot of sense then.
is crazy.
Alrighty, guys, enjoy the rest of the day.
Crazy good. On a chain scale, it's one of my favorite appetizers. This is even better than the Chili's. We gotta go in Chili's too. But right now, this is even better than the Chili's. It's like a 9.3 on a chain scale. Just these. Like I said before, Outback, if you're listening, if you happen to get a hold of this video, make a G'day meal, whatever you want to call it. But just get this with the kookaburra wings and like one more appetizer and have your own version of the triple dipper. You are missing the plot. We did get the entree of the Steakhouse mac and cheese, loaded baked potato, which was a suggestion of the waitress. Cool with me. And I got the big dog ribeye at 18 ounce. He's like, there's a bone in it. I'm like, good. I'd rather have, my bad. So the last time we had a steak of Red Lobster, I said it was criminally undercooked. This is medium rare. This is what it should look like. You see the pink center? There was somebody in the comments that was like, that's because you let it rest. Like, that's not how it works. When you cook a steak for real, you're supposed to take it off before it reaches the internal temperature, knowing that it's going to continue cooking when you let it rest. Just like a heads up. But anyway, let's try this ribeye. You gotta give me a second here, because I am so on the. You can work with it. It's not trash. It's just disappointing. Listen, I'm going off of. I've had steaks from Texas Roadhouse, Outback, Longhorn, all of these chain steakhouses so far. Even Ruth's Chris. We've done Eddie V's and steak, and Red Lobster now. Cooked perfectly. Nice fat cap on this on a ribeye. I love that. Which is like rendered down enough that it's not chewy as hell. No problem. From what I've read, they have their own like butter seasoning thing they base this with. Not much. When it comes to a steak for me, I don't think it needs to need a lot of seasoning. It might be over seasoned for sure. But I still think that some sort of like house seasoning blend. And when I say house seasoning blend, I'm talking about like salt, pepper, and maybe some other stuff in a blend. Just a little bit of that before you throw it on there. It really brings the steak out. This is decently seasoned. The fat is really what's flavoring this for me. And I want to see if this is tender enough. Yeah. Tender. When I get to the fatty part is where I really like it. Steakhouse mac and cheese. This is the one that I had an issue with outside of the restaurant. It's better. It's better. There seems to be more cheese in this. There are breadcrumbs, but it's not like they overdid the breadcrumbs. There's a good amount. The cheese sauce that they made is more of your traditional. I still think Longhorn probably has the best one. Texas Roadhouse, believe it or not, has the worst one. I would put this, of the bigger places, probably second. It's good. But, of course, got baked potato. We all know what that is. Butter, sour cream, the works. Bacon, chives. You really can't go wrong with a damn baked potato. Steak and potatoes, one of the best things you could get. At this price point, I'm not mad at this at all. Am I saying it's the best steak you'll ever have? No. But they charge you $30. Actually, it's like $33 because they upcharge for the mac. And you get mac and cheese, 18-ounce ribeye, and a nice large baked potato. For 33 bucks? Not bad. In this current economy, I've seen it for a lot more. The problem for me, if I'm being real, where this Outback is located, there's a Longhorn Steakhouse that's like a quarter mile up the highway. It's like right there. And even in the car, they had a better steak. They had a better whatever, but it depends on your location. But on a chain scale, steak, 7.5. It's definitely above average, very good. Mac and cheese, we go more. I'll give that an 8. There's definitely a lot of different kinds of cheeses in here, and it tastes pretty good. And the noodles aren't like runny. The sauce is on the thinner side for what I like, but it's not thin enough that it annoys me. And the baked potato, I mean, 8.5. Nothing wrong with it. Outback for me, I used to think it was like mid in the restaurant. I wouldn't call it mid anymore. It's not like Red Lobster, it was still trash. This is, to me now, definitely, I'd say pretty to very good, like right on that border. Where if you're going out of 10, I'd probably give it like a 7.5, 8 on a good day. Always depending on your order, but I'm not mad at this. Unlike what it cost me, again, this is the second sit-down chain we've done like this. Unlike what it cost me at Red Lobster, I feel like I got my money's worth here, and I'm not mad at it. Whereas the other one was like $81 without the tip. And I was like, I wouldn't pay $81 for this. I would pay $81 for what I got here, 100%. I've been boxing up, so I got these appetizers that I just had before. Let me just throw these right here real quick. You see that one, the chocolate or the salted caramel skillet? I think we're gonna do that one because it's different. So finally we got their, I got the cheat sheet over here. Salted caramel cookie skillet, which is a warm salted caramel cookie, pieces of white chocolate, almond toffee, and pretzels, and a skillet with vanilla ice cream. When I saw that, I said, cool. And actually, the waitress said that this was her favorite thing on the menu, too. All right. Let's try this. Come here. This is heat. This is fire. You hear me? All right, go over there. This is, when I say something dangerous, this is dangerous. Hold on. This reminds me of that kitchen sink cookie from Panera, but better. Really warm and gooey. There's a layer of caramel under the ice cream and on top of the cookie. So it is sweet. For people that don't like think being too sweet, the ice cream will help with that, but it is very sweet. But you also get, because the caramel is salted, the cookie is salted, and there's pretzel pieces in here. It's sweet and salty. There's big, crunchy pieces of toffee in here. Not necessarily crunchy, but you know the texture of toffee? That is crazy. My only complaint, and I don't think this is for everybody, this skillet is not like cast iron or anything, which again, like I get, whatever. I think this could be cooked a little bit longer to crust it up, because if you look the underside, it's almost soft bake. It's not like crumble consistency where it's really like too much, but if you wanted to make it perfect, I'm not really complaining. This is just me like critiquing something. I still love it, as you can clearly see. They're very good, man. Damn. My God, I got this last. We gotta get this away from me. This is 900 calories. I probably ate 732 already. That's tough to not eat. No, one more. One more. Okay. That's it. We're gonna have to go to all these restaurants again, because right now, knee jerk, that's one of my favorite ones I've had from a sit-down chain. But it's only really the second of this type of sit-down chain that I've sat in. So as of now, I'm giving this a 9. It's one of my favorite. I can't say it is my favorite yet. We gotta try some other stuff. But damn, this is really good. I love sweet and salty, and it just hits, bro. That's fire. So was I wrong about Outback? Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people going, oh, what do you think? Listen, man, I thought Red Lobster was gonna hit. It was worse inside. And even funnier, my bill at Red Lobster, I got more food here than at Red Lobster, was $81. This is $73.84. So it was actually $10 less. And I got a dessert just like there. I got a big entree just like there. And I got 2 appetizers here as opposed to 1 from there. It is better. So I appreciate y'all for watching, man. I'm gonna take care of this stuff and then be on my way. We'll be back tomorrow. More content, man. Hand signs. They made it to YouTube.